I came into Driftwood, Texas on my way to a gig in Wimberley at Wimeberley Inn Bar. This was my first time checking out Driftwood, so I was excited and curious to see what it was about. Driftwood is located between Austin and Dripping Springs and Wimberley, and it's a tiny unincorporated town going back all the way to the 1890s. And being in Driftwood kind of means that you're driving around through the hill country making stops along the way. So there's not really like a central area there. Now one of the first stops and things to see is the Old Texaco Store. This is one of the remaining buildings of the original settlement of Driftwood. And it's very photogenic, so it's known that many folks come down here, like from Austin, and take photos of it. Right next to the Old Texaco Store is a church and a cemetery, and many of the original pioneers of the area are buried here, and there's still some folks who are related to them living in the area. So the first major stop I had to make was to the Salt Lick BBQ. This is a place that a lot of folks talk about, and it's known as having the best barbecue. And when I pulled up, it was like pulling into a concert. Tons of parking spaces, tons of cars in those parking spaces. And when I finally walked up to the entrance, they had an hour-and-a-half long wait, which was a bummer because I've been thinking about this barbecue all morning as I came out here. But I'll have to come back in a quieter time and give it a try. The Salt Lick BBQ has a long history, all the way from learning how to cook meat in the time where people were going around in wagons. And I've heard some folks talk about the German potato salad that they have there, so apparently their potato salad is pretty interesting. So I hit the road again looking for a place to find some food, and I found another really popular spot called Trattoria Lisina, an Italian place, pretty nice and fancy. And I was hoping to catch a seat at the bar, but the bar seating was closed and the wait was an hour and a half. So that didn't work out, and I had to hit the road again, and I made it to Ghost Note Brewing. They had the Texas Homegrown Market going on there at Ghost Note Brewing, so you could, find some baked goods and soaps and art. And they had a lot of open space, and it was pretty calm and relaxing there. It was nice. You could just hang out. And I found a po' boy there to eat, so finally got some food. And they had the famous Dublin soda water there, coming from the little town of Dublin. That's what they're known for, so I finally tried that. I'll be checking out that town next week and posting about it too. So they ended up having the Texas String Assembly go on and play some songs there, and so that was nice and relaxing and got to check them out. Now one place that's right nearby, which I ended up going to after the gig, was Mercer Dancehall. This was my first time checking this place out, so I was really excited. It had a nice look inside. Old photos, cool things on the wall, nice appearance, and a pretty quality looking dance floor out there. Fingerpistol was the band who was playing, and there was a good amount of folks dancing, and I've been told when you go here that you should bring a partner, because it's typically partners that are there. Although I did find some what they called singles. I danced with some singles, I guess meaning that they came there kind of by themselves to dance with more than just a single partner. And ultimately, I hit the road again, down to Wimberley to the gig at Wimeberley Inn Bar. This is a really relaxed and peaceful setting right there under the trees. They get the fire going to keep people heated as it's starting to actually get cold out there. So I had a good time playing to some folks who were from Wimberley and also visiting from other areas.
I'm really excited to be back in Austin. I tour all around Texas as a digital nomad, so I stay a month at a time in the different areas. I go to Houston, New Braunfels, Austin, and DFW. The first place I stayed was an Airbnb, and the first morning I pulled the towel from the towel rack, and the towel rack just completely fell out. And I was like, man, was I too aggressive? But then I realized it wasn't my fault, because those things should be made to hold the towels to be pulled from. But I was just part of a series of people who stay in that Airbnb and pull it out on the very first day and then put it back at the very end as if nothing happened.
So thanks for checking out this video. I'm posting all about the touring Texas and checking out the Texas music scene on my channel. So check out all the videos on my channel. Hit the subscribe and the bell button to stay tuned on my posts. Let me know in the comments what else I should be checking out. And thanks for your support.
Thanks to you, just for you. But my shoes, they're weary from the flow. It's been a long time to get this along.